Hello YouTube! Long time no see, like super long time. My hair grew super long in the meantime. So this week is Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and today I wanted to speak to you about what people with eating disorders want you to know about eating disorders. Because when you know certain things, you can help more and be more supportive. So it's always a good start to start educating yourself about the topic, because then when you know more about it, you're less prone to make awful comments that trigger people, first of all, and second of all, be supportive. And I'm making this video because I saw my short film, you can watch it here, about eating disorder that I made was really popular, and that just shows me how many people are interested in the topic, how many people might be suffering, how many people want to know more about this and learn how to be supportive and actively help if they want your help. That's important too. So, first of all, I wanted to clear up some myths about eating disorders. A big one is who can be affected. Some people think only rich, white, skinny girls have eating disorders, but that's not true at all. Who can be affected? Anyone by any body shape, age, race, and by any class can have an eating disorder. It's quite common under like a certain group of people to have eating disorder, people with like a common theme in class and age, but then there are many people who fall out of that specific bracket. They also have eating disorders, so it's not like only specific people could get it, like anyone could get it. Males, females, trans people, non-binary people, anyone could get an eating disorder or suffer from an eating disorder. That's one thing that I want you to know. Second thing I want you to know is that eating disorders are not a choice. They are not a choice, they are a mental illness or a disorder. No one ever chooses to get an eating disorder, because that's not how it works. You don't wake up and choose to have depression today. That's not how it works. You don't wake up and choose to have a broken leg today. That's not how it works. Of course, you can do certain things to contribute to that, like let the car run over your leg, or let's just go with that analogy, or do certain things that can damage your leg and contribute to that, but you don't go out there and choose, okay, today this is what I'm going to have. Because in the end of the day, when a bike runs over your leg could not end up being broken. And then you don't have a broken leg. So there's not really, like, eating disorders are not a choice. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a big myth also. I quite feel like eating disorders are very common in teens and females, but that does not discriminate. Like, eating disorders do not discriminate against who you are and where you're from and stuff. So that's also an important thing I want to talk about and make a separate video about, which is like suffering from an eating disorder as a black person and that experience, because I believe that's also a different experience than a white person has. Not necessarily in the aspect of symptoms you experience, but in the aspects of getting treatment, how seriously you're taken, and what you're immediately categorized as, for example. Age. Yes, it's very common under teens to have eating disorders, but literally there are people who are like 80 years old who have eating disorders, and people who are 80 years old who have eating disorders, or 6. So it really, like, it's horrible. Like, anyone can get this illness. And sorry that I'm smiling through the whole video. It's just because it's a really uncomfortable topic, and sometimes my choice is like, either do I smile or do I cry? And then my go-to emotion, a coping emotion, is most of the time to smile. So that's why I'm so happy I'm not about this topic. That's, I guess, one thing all eating disorders have in common, that they are very self-destructive, they are very manipulative, they are very competitive. So that's it for this video, I believe. I hope to see you again soon. I'm gonna try not to take as long as a break of the last video. Be the next video, how to be supportive for someone with an ED. Bye.